So it is 2:30 on Friday in Medellín, and I just wanted to kind of do like a quick weekly recap of some pretty cool things happened this week. On Tuesday, I woke up to a few messages from friends who had people who needed websites done. So I was able to close one of those and bring them on as a client and get paid 50% up front for. I'm also working on closing the other one, and on top of that, I heard back from someone who I had contacted a few weeks prior on eLance, and their designer ended up falling through, so they were in need of someone else. So I'm in conversations with them, and it sounds like things will be moving forward. So awesome stuff. On top of that, I was able to finish 3 blog posts for publications that I'm contributing to. So I'm excited about that as well. But what I just kind of wanted to discuss was the need to kind of take a step back and contemplate and kind of, add some perspective to things that are going on. Because as I've mentioned in my other video, I've been kind of a robot since I've been here. I've been waking up, working out, working till lunch, eating, and then working throughout the afternoon and evening, managing to fit in some time for Spanish lessons and also a little bit of sunburn here and there. But when I kind of got this project and I got paid for this project, it happened, and I was just kind of like, okay, what next? What next? And kind of looking back on it, it was, I think it's just so important for us to take a step back and really enjoy the process. Because again, when I first moved down here, as I've mentioned, I was basically starting from scratch, and overnight I was able to come across three potential clients. And that's awesome. And however, when it happened, right after it happened, it was just kind of like, okay, boom, that happened. What's next? What's next? What's next? And this is something that, I'm guilty of. I'm sure many of us are guilty of. But I was also reading a book about how very successful people manage their time. And one of the quotes that I really, really liked, and I think was is directly related to this instance, was there will always be more to do and always more than can be done. So that is such a powerful quote, because oftentimes we're always so caught up in more, and we rarely kind of take the time to take a step back and really appreciate the current moment, the present moment, that sort of thing. So again, when this kind of happened, when I was able to get this client and potentially I'm close to closing these other 2 clients, at first it was just kind of like I brushed it off. But now that I've kind of taken a step back and really done my best to appreciate that, it's really much more motivating, and it's much more fulfilling for me. Because again, when I moved down here, I was starting from scratch, and now I'm slowly but surely making progress, and it's very motivating again. And I just thought that that reminder, again, the quote is, there will always be more to do and always more than can be done. I think the way to combat that is, obviously we want to do more. But at the end of the day, we're never going to be able to accomplish everything that we want to. So it's really just a matter of figuring out what our values are, what our priorities are, and putting into place a plan around how to accomplish those. So for me, right now, my plan is to generate more work and more web design clients. And again, when these kind of little wins come up, I really need to take the time to appreciate them and really fall in love with the journey, as corny as that sounds. But there's power in that, because when we're always kind of pushing and looking forward, instead of taking a step back and focusing on the present moment, then we miss out on a lot of powerful feelings of positivity and thankfulness and that sort of thing. So I just thought that was a cool quote to share with you guys, and hopefully it resonated with some of you guys. But anyways, have an awesome weekend, everyone, and I'll catch you soon.